Aloha everyone, this is Lenora, Hawaii's Pickle Lady. Today I'm going to show you how to make Chinese chicken salad. And it's Chinese because of some of the ingredients that we use. So it's a good way to use up your leftover rotisserie chicken, which I have here that I cut up. So you just put everything in a bowl basically and put as much as you like. Okay, I'm not going to use it all. Then I have here some wonton cabbage. Now usually they use iceberg lettuce, but a restaurant person told me that he uses wonton because it doesn't get soggy as the iceberg lettuce. So I thought that's a good idea. So I slivered up some, and you're just gonna put it in here. And then I have here some celery that's thinly sliced, and some carrots that I shredded with my shredder. And you can look at the link on this one. And you just kind of mix it all up little by little. And then I have here some bean sprouts. Mix it all up. And maybe I need a little bit more chicken. So you can go by eye. If you think you need more chicken, add more. So this is very simple, very tasty, and the dressing makes it good too. So maybe a little bit more carrots for color, more chicken. And now the green onions. And this will make it really nice color, you see? And some cilantro. In Hawaii, we call it Chinese parsley. Everybody knows it as that. And you see all the beautiful colors, orange, yellow, and the green. See how colorful it is? So you just give this a good mix. And it's, you know, we have chicken in here, but if you're vegetarian, it's okay. You can use fish or kamaboko, which is the fish cake, and it'll be perfect. And especially when you don't have a lot of time, you want to make this very easy. And you can see how colorful it is. Okay, now I'm going to make the salad dressing, which is some mayonnaise. And a word of caution, don't just add your mayonnaise and everything else, because it'll be kind of lumpy. Mayonnaise is funny. You have to kind of whip it up first, then you add some sugar. Mix that up really good. Like I said, if you add everything together, it'll all clump up and it won't be good. Now I have oil. See, if you don't whip it good, it tends to separate. So I'm gonna whip it really good, get it all mixed up. Now I'm gonna add some sesame oil. That gives it the Asian flair. And they serve these in restaurants. And it's a very popular item on the menu. A lot of local people like this, especially before their meal. They'll order this Chinese chicken salad. Okay. Then the last thing is some lemon juice. And you give that a really good mix. Slowly, because it'll kind of splash around. And it gives it a real creamy kind of dressing, sort of tangy, sweet, sour, really delicious. I like this one. And you see how smooth and creamy it is, not very thick, but just right for dressing. So now I'm gonna taste it to make sure it's okay. Perfect. Just the right amount of sweetness and tanginess from the lemon, and a little hint of the sesame oil. It's very good. I'm going to show you how to do the wonton chips. They sell it in the store, but it's quite expensive and it's not the same. So these you can make very easy. This is some that I made earlier. It's in strips and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I have the oil heating, and when you test the oil, you take a chopstick, and when you put it in the oil like this, you can see all the bubbles. That means that it's hot enough. Okay. So the wonton wrappers come in a package, different sizes. This was double like this, but I used half of it already. So you can buy it in any Chinese store, okay, like that. And they're squares. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my kitchen shears, and you can cut it in whatever size you want. If you want it shorter, you can cut it in half. But I usually cut it in about 1/2-inch strips. And they only take seconds to fry, and they're really crispy. And you only put it in to garnish your salad. Okay, so now the oil is hot because I've tested it already. Okay, now I'm just gonna, you don't have to put it individually, it'll kind of separate, but you see how fast it's already fluffing up. And the heat, you have to watch out, not too high. This kind of reminds me of shrimp chips. Okay, and then as soon as it's kind of brown, just take it out and drain it on paper towel. So you see, it only takes seconds to fry, and it'll kind of continue to brown as it cools, okay? And that's it. Now on the Chinese chicken salad, we also garnish it with sesame seeds, and you have to toast it. So what I've heated up the pan, and I'm just gonna pour some seeds in it. And this is how you toast seeds. In a dry skillet, I heated it up, and then I just, not too long because you'll burn it. And you can see it get brown. Actually, the sesame seeds are brown, but sometimes the sesame seeds are pure white. So as you cook it and brown it, it'll turn toasty color. And it doesn't take too long. As soon as you smell the fragrance, and you see some of it is already popping up. Okay, you see it pop up? It's just like popcorn. So at that point, take it off because you don't want it too long, it'll burn. Now I'm gonna taste what I made. That's the best part. And you can see that the wong bak is still very crispy. Whereas if I had iceberg lettuce in here, it'll probably go kind of limp. So I like this idea of the wong bak in here, or the Napa cabbage. So I'll just put some in a bowl. Okay, let's put some salad in here, a little bit of everything. It's all mixed up really good. And my granddaughter just tasted this. She says, "Oh, yummy." And she went back for seconds. So I know it's good. When the teenagers tell you it's good, it is good. So you have to try it yourself. So now I'm just gonna sprinkle some of the toasted sesame seeds that we just did. Put as much as you like. Okay, I think the chips are a little bit big, and just break it up what you want, as many as you like. Okay, just drizzle the dressing as much as you like. Oh, this looks really scrumptious. And that sweet sour dressing is to die for, unlike other dressings that you've had. Now I'm going to try it, and still very crunchy and nice. The dressing is really good. Tangy, tart. And let me try the wonton skins. This you'll be satisfied just to make it for lunch. Or you go to a potluck, you have a party, you have a picnic. This is perfect. And at a picnic too, the veggies won't get soft. So that's a good part of it. Because who wants to eat a soggy salad? But remember, if you don't have some of these things, you can improvise. Like if you don't have Wong bok, just go ahead and use regular lettuce. If you don't have the wonton chips, my granddaughter says, why not using croutons? Or just don't use it at all. And sesame seeds, you can get that easily, but if you don't have it, it's okay. So just improvise. Now listen to the crunch as I eat the wonton strips. Hear it? So if you serve this to your guests, guarantee they will like it. I don't think anybody will say, ooh, I don't like it. When they taste it with all the different textures in here, soft, crunchy, creamy, tangy, all of those things, they will love it and they will come back for seconds, guarantee. Now, I want to share something with you. I'm so happy to get this, proud, because I've worked very hard, and thanks to all of you, I now have this letter that I just got now from Google, meaning that I am now monetized. Now, this won't change anything. I still will do the recipes that teach you to cook one recipe at a time. So all of you, thank you so much for everything. So remember, if you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to click that bell so that you can be notified whenever we make great videos like this. So thank you for watching. Mahalo.